What is going on, everyone? My name is Ovi and welcome to a special moment. We've got an upgraded defending tutorial, and buckle up because this one will make you fall in love with defending in FC24.
Just like that, Ovi puts it in. 1, 2, 3. He makes it quick and easy. Fantastic goal, really it was. Managed to slide through. Oh, he's got a man through a goal here. It's a stunning goal from Ovi.
If you want to get cheap and reliable coins, go check the best place on the market, fifacoin.com, with super fast delivery time, and make sure to use the code OVI for extra discount. Link is in the description. Special thanks here to Nofil Khan from Twitter. Link will be in the description down below for pointing this out. Absolutely fantastic content over there. So let's start with the basics, boys. We will switch from tactical defending to advanced defending. This will allow you to have two separate buttons to perform a charge at the player or to tackle. Now, I do have a different approach to it comparing with other people that are talking about this. Having different play styles will indeed help more with this type of defending, but I personally do not care about that a bit. I don't care about it. I use it with every player on the pitch. It is extremely good. And very important thing here, the fundamentals of defending do not change. This type of defending comes in to complete the way that we are already defending, and advanced defending will only be applied in certain scenarios. We are still going to use 80% of what we know in FC24 about defending, and we are going to add to that 80% the last 20% that we needed in order to make our defense impenetrable in the new game. And the best way to learn this is, of course, by examples. As you are about to see here, I'm not only using the charge towards my player, and just to make things clear, I've got triangle for charge towards the opponent's player, and I've got the circle for the standing tackle. As you are seeing here, he plays the ball in my penalty box. In the same time, I charge and tackle. So, in my opinion, this charge towards the player works a bit like a glitch, because it makes your striker just glue himself to the direction of the opponent. And in the moment that you've got the direction of the opponent like that, you can also do a standing tackle. The result is superb. We win the ball. Let's see the second example right here. I'm actually in the back of the player. I do a charge towards the player and a tackle, and we managed to win the ball. I don't even know how that worked over there. It was just out of this world, honestly. And another thing that is very important when you use the charge and standing tackle, you might have the opportunity to trigger the best counterattacks in FC24. As you are seeing here, I'm pressing the opponent in his own third. I charge towards the opponent, and very important thing here, when you charge towards the opponent, you need to use also the left analog in the direction of the opponent. So I charge, I tackle, and look at that. We win the ball in the opponent's third. We go on the counter and eventually manage to score a goal. It is all in all absolutely impressive. Here another example in the midfield of the charge and standing tackle, and I can go on like this until tomorrow morning. We've got another one in the midfield that looks superb, and we're gonna end up this batch of examples with the last one with Joshua Kimmich on the wing. And very interesting here, what I've tested is, even when I'm perpendicular with the opponent, he's facing directly towards me. You've got two options here. You've got a standing tackle, but what if the player does a flare, somehow manages to jump the ball over your player? That's complicated. I do a charge and a standing tackle, and it's like I've got standing tackle X2. It's more overpowered. It's more effective. Now, for something extremely important, you know how the controlled sprint is so good, good this season. Well, I do think that EA has added the controlled sprint, and in the same time they've added advanced defending in order to counter it, to balance things in the game. As you see here, the opponent's winger going in the penalty box. He's still running with the ball. That is a mistake right there. You just can't run, because I will only charge here from a lateral side on the wing. Now I am only charging, and look at that. Kylian Mbappe absolutely owned by Konate. Moving now, another example, and it's important here to know when to charge, because you might do it wrong. We also have another example in which if you are not well positioned, then you will be in trouble. You need to be well positioned. And this is a bad example of how you should position yourself. So be always very careful about this. Again, this next example, I don't think only charging at the striker would have been enough. I just don't think it would have been. This is why, yet again, we're doing the charge towards the striker and also the standing tackle. Boom, boom, we win the ball, launch a counter attack, and eventually we will manage to score a goal. There is also a certain moment when you can use the advanced defending with the charge up when you're perpendicular to the opponent, and your player will just do an automatic tackle. It won't look really like a shoulder push, it will look like a tackle. In my opinion, even though this works at times, I would never ever rely on it 100%. I would always try to combine it with a standing tackle. So charge towards the opponent's player, and when you are closer, standing tackle. So fellas, there you have it. Advanced defending explained, and I've used it I think 10-20 games. It's huge. I don't see myself coming back to tactical defending. This doesn't mean that you can't play FC24 with tactical defending. It just means that, in my humble opinion, you would be better off with advanced defending. It brings something more to the game. As I was saying, EA adds some advanced things in attack, and then in defense they also add a few new things in order to counter each other, in order to balance the game out. Let me know in the comment section below if you are playing advanced defending. What is your opinion about it? If you haven't tried it and you plan to try it, also come back to the video and let me know how this has worked for you. If you appreciate the content on the channel, you're more than welcome to drop a like, show your support. My name is Ovin. I'll see you fellas in the upcoming videos.